Alright, hello everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. We're here with day number 10 of the Chao Garden Battle Royale. We got both Boo and Sully with us today too, which is very nice. So hopefully that will give Choa Choa some extra good luck. Although actually, I don't even know if we have Choa Choa in our garden right now. One second, let me get Choa Choa in here. We need kind of the star of the show in the garden. Whoops, forgot to import them. Here we are, Choa Choa. So far, Choa Choa's PB has only been 3 wins against the Member Chao. It has not gone super great. The current leader amongst all Chao, even our head of Choa Choa, is actually Kiki, who is actually kind of straight ahead of Choa Choa, ironically enough. They're running a little bit faster than he is, but they're that green Chao with the headphones kind of off in the distance over there. But we'll see how Choa Choa does today in day number 10. But it's good to see all of you. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Thank you, Xavier, for the 34 months of membership. Really appreciate it. That was a very long time. So shout out Xavier. Thank you so much. And oh, look at that. Choa Choa posing here before the stream. It's been kind of a hot minute since day number 9. So we'll see. Hopefully the time off has helped Choa Choa. Maybe he's a little bit more refreshed and ready to race. So we'll see what happens. Feller seems to think that today's the day. Feller says they feel it. I'm totally a prophet. You're believing. You're the prophet here. You're prophesizing Choa Choa winning on day number 10. Last time we did this challenge, Choa Choa completed it on day 11. Now there were some slightly like fraudulent circumstances that led Choa Choa to complete it. I'm pretty sure the mod settings I had benefited Choa Choa greatly, and we're not using those settings anymore. So we'll see how it goes. But day 10, hopefully a decent day. Also, thank you, Princess Rosalind, for 11 months of membership, so close to the 1-year mark. Thank you so much for sticking around for so long. And thank you to Vega for becoming a channel member once again, too. I'm not sure how many months you're at, Vega, but thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Almost at a year now? Yeah, you're probably around like 11, 10 months, too. I'm not actually sure, but maybe it'll let you do like a second membership milestone thing at some point. But anyways, let's get over to the races here, and let's get started. For anyone that hasn't been to one of these streams before, basically the goal is Choa Choa is trying to get 10 wins in a row against the Member Chao here. And it's a little bit tough. They're all very strong Chao, so it's definitely not easy for Choa Choa. And there's also Giggle Bombs to deal with, so there's a lot going on, frankly. Getting 10 wins in a row is very hard. And Choa Choa has kind of struggled at this point, as again, he's only gotten 3. So we'll see. Maybe today is the day, though, like Feather prophesized. That's a hard word to say. Prophesized? I don't know if I even said that right, but either way here, let me get the wheel open. Here we go. And let's see what Feather gets on the wheel. Thank you again, Feather, for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. And let's see what you get here. We've got treat time to start off the stream, so we'll get the Chao some treats a little bit later. But in the meantime, let's get Boo and Sully their treats here. There we go. And we got such like peaceful music here before the races start, kind of the calm before the storm. Yeah, there's Boo. And now one for Sully. Oh, we got like the zoomed up Sully cam. Oh, he jumped down. Sully, you gotta come back up here, dude. Oh. There we go. Oh, and the race started. Don't worry. I think it's literally just Boo Allah and Melody in there right now. We're gonna back out though so we can restart that. Here we go. And here, let me get Nightbot open, and we're gonna start drawing members from the chat. So if you're a channel member, get ready to type in chat, get yourself entered. Just be one moment though. Let me just find Nightbot. Here we are. Yeah, so he's got the little bandana on. I think he looks really good in it. I think he actually doesn't really mind wearing it. He's had it on for, I think, a couple days in a row now, and he really doesn't mind at all. He's just kind of chilling and vibing, and he looks really good too. I think he looks really pretty with it on. So, shout out Sully. Very handsome, I guess. Or he can be pretty too. He's a very pretty boy. But all right, if you guys want to type the word Sully, that's actually the word in chat. to enter the Nightbot giveaway, type in Sully. I got a feeling if you guys want to race, you'll probably be able to get in today. There's not actually a ton of people in chat. I had to reschedule the stream time very last minute, so I'm guessing a lot of people probably don't even realize I'm live at the moment. But if you're a channel member in here, very good odds you'll get to see your Chao race today, because already I can see we're at 15 people have typed in Sully, so that's like 2 races worth of Chao. So as long as Choa Choa doesn't lose in the first race, that's like basically everyone's Chao already right there. But we'll see. We got Choa Choa in. Last time we did get our run stat increased, so that's a big help for us. And we'll see if it actually makes that much of a difference, I guess, in the races here. Also, thank you, Soul, for 37 months. It's weird, 36 months is a big anniversary, but 37 months is more neat. Yeah, 37, that's just like such a big number. I don't know. It's a big deal out of the way. Thank you so much, Soul. And also, I think I might have missed Feather's membership milestone too. Thank you so much, Feather, for 10 months. Really appreciate it. But here, let's see. Who is racing alongside Choa Choa? If you haven't typed in Sully in chat, just type it in, you'll get entered. Up first, we've got Momotama getting the first spot. It's good to see you, Momotama. We got Lucian in there. Next, we got Right is Ray. Let's get in Miri. There we go. Alright, next up, we have got Mel getting picked. And if I end up picking the wrong Chao for you, if you like want one of your other Chao, just let me know. I'm just gonna put in Hera for this one, because I don't think Hera's done this challenge yet. But if anyone has multiple Chao and you get picked and want a different Chao, just let me know, and we'll get that other Chao put in. For Tail Soccer, we have got Lemon going in. Next up, we have got LC getting picked. LC's always a bit of a tough one here. I'm gonna try and guess LC. Let's go. I don't think LC's picked Royal in a hot minute. LC picked Shrek, I think, last time they got picked randomly. I'm feeling Royal. We'll see. I don't know if LC's gonna go with Royal, but I'm picking Royal. Next, we'll go with Becca. Let's put in Niona. Always good seeing Niona in there. And last, but definitely not least, we have got Brooke. All right, and we'll get Prona in there. All right. Let's see. Just quickly double checking everyone's stats, making sure everyone's balanced, there's no cheaters and no one's at like an unfair advantage. There's a pretty specific system I use for all their stats, and for the most part, all the Chao stats are like set correctly, and everyone's very well balanced. And it looks like all these Chao are balanced too. These are all Chao that are on stream quite often, so it's good to see that they're all balanced. Also, hey Walhart, good to see you. Glad you're able to make it. And here we are for the first race. Let's see. Oh, we got Aquamarine. That's a pretty solid track for Choa Choa here. So let's see. Have we lost on Aquamarine yet? Let me actually double check. Maybe it's actually not been a good track. I think that was a rough track. Yeah, we lost. Actually, we've lost 3 times already in this track in 9 days. So this track and Peridot have been kind of our sworn enemies. But we'll see. Maybe today's a little bit different. But again, we do have on the Giggle Bomb. So if a Chao trips, there's a 100% chance that they will explode and launch the other Chao flying. So keep an eye on that here. And Choa Choa, how is Choa Choa not winning? Choa Choa has the highest run stat of everyone. They're only running so far, and Choa Choa is still somehow not in first. Okay, there we go. Now Choa Choa is in the lead. But it's looking a little bit scary here. All the Chao are clumped up. A single trip will cause lots of chaos here. But everyone running pretty good. No one tripping. No one wanting to cause any Giggle Bombs. So this might be a nice, easy win for Choa Choa here. As long as no one like launches them out of bounds here right at the end. Let's see. Actually, I guess someone could get like blasted ahead of Choa Choa. Oh, let's see what's that's like what I was just talking about. So we could get blasted ahead of Choa Choa. Okay, thankfully it worked out. But oh my god, who tripped there? Was that Lemon? I think Lemon's in last at the moment, so it was probably Lemon. Oh my, Lemon giving me a mini heart attack there, making me think that Choa Choa was about to lose it all. The other Chao got blasted a little bit, but not enough for it to make like a major difference. All right, there we go. That's a solid start already for Choa Choa. We did have 1 day where actually 2 days where we got 0 wins, so we're already better than those days. Because we're now up to our first win. Let me get that updated on the counter. There we go. And let's see, actually, wait, I just realized, I don't think I ever actually acknowledged what you guys voted in chat. Let's see. We got 35 votes before the stream started, 36 actually, I guess you can still vote on it. But people predicted 4 to 6 wins is what the chat expects today. So chat's expecting a new PB, because Choa Choa has never gotten 4, but 44% of people are confident with Choa Choa. So let's see. And also 19% think that Choa Choa is going to get 10 wins. So that is, that's awesome. Shout out to the 19%. If you're one of those people, that was awesome. Right here, let's end the poll though. All right, it's Sully right now. Sorry, yeah. I guess I should specify more when it's not Choa. Normally it's Choa Choa or just Choa, but today is Sully. Yeah, if you remember, you just stopped by, type Sully in chat. And you'll get entered. It's just members. It's only people who have a Member Chao. But yeah, type in the word Sully and you'll get entered. And again, I think pretty much every member is going to get to race today because there's just not a lot of members here at the moment. So here, next up, we have got Mad Maxi getting picked. Let's get in MM. There we go with the robot eyes. I'll see if I can maybe fix them before the race, but I think there's nothing I can do. It says they're snake lenses. But next up, we have got Juiced getting picked. Let's see. Put in Bobo. Next up, we have got Bone getting picked. Let's get in Tricky. Oh, and Tricky exploded before the race even starts. Next, we got Wallheart. Get soup broth in here. There we go. Also, oh no, it's still tricky exploding. I thought soup broth was also exploding. We got a Dashi getting picked. It's getting Void 0. There, who's also exploding? We got the double explode. So actually, I'm gonna have to enter the garden here real quick before we start the races. Or else they'll explode right as the race starts, which is just not fair. We'll put in Flow. This feather gets picked there. And last but not least, we have got Vega. And I think that's now everyone that's entered the Nightbot giveaway except for 2 people. It looks like only Rosalind and Mokaniki have not gotten picked so far, so we'll definitely get those 2 in the next race. So let's see how Choa Choa does here. Let's get Yaya in. Unless you want a different Chao, Vega, let me know. But here, quickly, let's, I'm just gonna quickly load into the garden here and make it so they're all not exploding right at the start of the race. There we go. Although, wait, those weren't rainbow explosions. What? They just did like regular explosion. What? How do those Chao do that? That's weird. I don't even know how the texture's in the game, because I straight up replaced that explosion texture with the rainbow. So I don't even know how they did a non-rainbow explosion. That's crazy. Vega wants Echo. Alright, here, let me get an Echo. Getting the baby. Little baby on the end. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly check their stats to make sure they're all balanced. I believe they should be all good to go, so it should only take a second. And yeah, it does not look like we have any cheaters, so that is good. Alright, let's get into race number 2 here for the Battle Royale. Best of luck to everyone. Let's see if Choa Choa can make it to 2 wins. Let's see. And what track do we get? Please, something good. Not Peridot. Not Peridot. Garnet. Okay, that's solid. Choa Choa has only lost on Garnet once. And we actually haven't lost on Topaz at all, but I think we've also like barely even had Topaz, so I don't actually know mathematically if Topaz is a good stage for us, but we haven't lost on it yet, so it can't be bad. But let's see, how does Choa Choa do against all these guys? It's a little bit of a rough starting spot for Choa Choa on this race. We got the number 1 lane, which is a little bit slower than the other ones, because you have to go like ever so slightly further. But that's okay, Choa Choa can overcome these odds and get the W, I believe. I believe in Choa Choa. Here we go. Oh, the game does not believe in Choa Choa, because I think my game just crashed. Why did my game crash? What? Did someone trip? I'm trying to see, is anyone tripping and about to cause an explosion? Does not look like it. Well, that's unfortunate. Here, 1 second, we're gonna get the game restarted. Just gonna take a quick screenshot of all the Chao that we have loaded in right now so I can load them back in. But no, the game just did not believe in Choa Choa there. That was weird. That was a strange game crash. I don't know what happened at that one. Also, I feel like my game's been fine mostly lately with game crashes, so I really hope we're not slipping back into the Wild West here with all the game crashes. Yeah, I didn't think there was any trips though. It didn't look like there was anyone on the verge of exploding or anything. And that's kind of unfortunate too, because we're gonna have to re-roll the stage. So we're not probably gonna get Topaz again. So that was a solid stage, or not Topaz, it was Garnet, I think. There's a good chance we don't get Garnet again, so who knows what happens with stage. We might get Peridot now. Which, oh god. Does not Peridot better crash until it is. So right. Also, Funky. Hey, shout out Funky. Thank you so much, Funky, for becoming a channel member. Once again, one of the longest tenured members. You can see they got the 2-year badge there, the cool diamond one. Thank you so much, Funky. Hope you're having a good day. And thank you for becoming a member again. Here, 1 second. Let's go stare at Sully. Or Sully's just kind of sleeping. We'll just stare at Boo here for a moment while I get all the Chao loaded back in. We'll just take a moment, because I already know they're all balanced and everything, so I don't have to do the check that I normally do. Let's get in Mad Maxi, if I can find her in my files. There we go. Next, we have got Bobo. Really hope we get a good track this time. We'll see. I honestly feel Peridot. I feel like Peridot's gonna come. I'm so scared of Peridot. I feel like it's just gonna show up. It honestly might not be the worst thing in the world if Peridot shows up early, I guess, because I definitely cannot stream for super long today, so if it does end up being a shorter stream because Choa Choa loses right away, it's not like the end of the world for me. Normally I'd be a little bit upset, but today's a day where I actually have to kind of end the stream a little bit early. But we'll see. I definitely still have time if Choa Choa gets to 10 wins, so I'm still hoping for the best, but we'll see what happens to Choa Choa. All right, real quick, I gotta restart the garden again. I wonder if it's something with this, like the child exploding in the menu. I wonder if that's what like somehow caused the crash. Because again, they exploded there in the garden without like the rainbow texture, so I'm a little bit worried the textures are like crapping out when that happens maybe. Yeah, see, it crashed right here, so I think I might be onto something. I think when the Chao explode in the menu a whole bunch, it maybe causes the game to crash. But it's okay though, I saved this time. I saved the Chao loaded in the garden. So we shouldn't, we don't have to import all the Chao again. So even though it crashed, it like only takes like a second now for us to get started. I did all the legwork this time. So even though we're crashing, we're still chilling. So here, let's get back into the races. And we should be able just to jump right into the race. The crash actually doesn't slow us down very much in this instance. But I think that's what I'll do. I'll start loading in Chao and then like saving them. And maybe I'll load them in the garden. Yeah, maybe that's the plan, Vega. Although it just happened again too, weird. Maybe, oh, it's probably because I don't have those Chao in the normal garden. They're probably in, yeah, Flo's in the hero garden. Same with Void Zero. All right, here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save here. Let's re-enter the Chao garden. And now go do the races. We should be good now, I think. We'll see. Also, I should really reach out to the explosion mod maker and see if they can, like make a special version of the mod for me where the Chao don't explode at max happiness. So that honestly causes me so many problems. I really wish there was a way to like turn that off within the mod. So we'll see. Also, hey Mutt, good to see you. And hey Elizabeth too. Wait, why are these guys still exploding? What? What? Oh, because I didn't re-enter the garden with them actually in the garden. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait. Here, okay, now I think we should be able to go. I'm gonna save one more time. Whoops, not autosave. Quick save. Here we go. Now it should work. What I'm using is I'm using the debug thing. I'm not even actually lowering their happiness. I'm just lowering, I think it's their joy that makes them explode instantly. I think it's that their joy is like max. I think that's the problem. The Chao are too happy is the problem. It's not that they're sad that they're exploding. The problem is the Chao are way too damn happy. Which honestly, not a terrible problem to have, but it definitely is a slight problem in this situation. Okay, here we go. No more explosions, everyone's chilling. We're now ready to get into race number 2, finally. Thank you everyone for being patient with this one. But this will be a good race, so there's a lot of build up for this one. We'll see if Choa Choa can come out on top here. But let's see. Got a very solid group of competitors. Have any of these Chao beaten Choa Choa before? I think Bobo, yeah, Bobo has twice. Jerry has, Lolo has, Perona was in the last race. Yeah, I think Bobo's the only person that's beaten Choa Choa in this race, but the last race had like multiple winners. Damn. All right, let's see. Good luck, Choa Choa. I didn't even see what track we're on. It looks like we're on Topaz or Garnet, I think. I wasn't even paying attention. Garnet returns, we got Garnet again? Okay, nice. Yeah, I literally like just started looking at chat. I didn't even see what track we're on. But yeah, definitely Garnet or Topaz. Yeah, definitely Garnet. I can see the map now. Oh, and Tricky chipping right off the bat, giving some of the other Chao a head start over Choa Choa. Just like that, Tricky helping out the homies. See, this is why I like the Giggle Bombs. The Giggle Bombs allow for teamwork to happen. Like, Tricky's basically guaranteed to— Whoa, what was that? Did you guys see Mad Maxi there? We got another cheater! We got a cheater! What was that, Max? What? Someone's got to clip that. Mad Maxi, like, they initially dipped down the wall, but then they went flying up. I think that's like the second time we've seen that happen. I think actually Nana did that a while ago too. I think I got a clear clip of Nana doing it. That's the second time I've seen that happen. Oh, maybe the first time in a battle royale, and Choa Choa needs to catch up to Maxi. Thank you, Bobo! Bobo, the hero, helping out Choa Choa. This is actually really good for Choa Choa. Although, oh, we're still behind though. Mad Maxi's probably gonna win this. Oh, come on, Choa Choa. Please, Maxi, trip. Come on, MM. No! Ah, it was not enough. Bobo tried to help at the end, but it just wasn't enough. Good job, Mad Maxi, though. Winning, beating Choa Choa. That means MM gets to compete in the challenge here in the Battle Royale and take on the other Member Chao. So unfortunately, though, Choa Choa only getting one win today. That is a bit of a rough one. And we lost on Garnet. That was like one of our better tracks, too. Damn. Alright, I'm just updating the spreadsheet. Yeah, we got only one win. Oh, but here, let's get out of here though. Let's go spin the wheel for Mad Maxi, as Mad Maxi does get a prize for winning, and then Mad Maxi does get to compete in our challenge too. There's MM. Alright, let's see. If Maxi tripped, Choa would have been blasted. If Maxi was behind Choa Choa, then yeah. Or I guess if they were in front, they might have blasted Choa Choa backwards and still have won anyway. So actually, yeah, Choa Choa might have just been screwed there, actually, Wellheart. Because, yeah, even if Maxi did trip, yeah, Choa Choa probably would have been sent backwards. And probably slower than Mad Maxi. Mad Maxi might not have won the race, but Choa Choa definitely would not have won the race, I don't think. But good job, MM. Some victory toy playing. And let's pull up the winner wheel. Let's see here. Here we go. So in something too, I think some of us, the Choa homies were talking about, something we're gonna start doing for the winner wheel is it's still just the regular wheel here, but whatever Chao beats Choa Choa, in this case it's Mad Maxi here, gets to spin this wheel and gets a prize. However, in the past, we had it so if you landed on treat time, that was just kind of it. But now if you land on treat time, you get like a respin until you land on like one of the other prizes. But the cats will still get treats anyways, so that's something we're gonna start doing so that every member Chao that wins gets like a proper prize. In this case, Mad Maxi gets a race/karate request. Thank you so much, Mad Maxi. So that means you can actually request your Chao to get into these races more in the future and potentially beat Choa Choa again. Yeah, you got a free spin there, Maxi, and you got the race and karate request. But here, what we're gonna go do now is we're gonna go let Mad Maxi attempt the challenge. So we're gonna reset our counter. And the current Chao leader is Kiki, or Member Chao leader, I should say, I guess, is Kiki with 4 wins. We'll see if Mad Maxi can reach that level. Also, wait, I forgot. We have to spin the wheel for Choa Choa. Wait. 1 sec. Choa Choa also gets a wheel spin. That's important. And yeah, why are the fruits glitching? That's a good question. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll reset the garden here before these next races so it doesn't crash again. But let's see. So Choa Choa does get something, though. Even though he lost, Choa Choa does get a nice little stat increase for next time to get a little bit stronger so that the challenge can eventually be completed. Eventually, Choa Choa is going to be so strong that he just kind of has to win the challenge, but we'll see how many days that actually ends up taking. But let's see, let's spin the wheel. Let's see how many stats, or how many points does Choa Choa get? We still have not landed on one of the big blue ones. This is day 10. We've done these spins 10 times, and we still have not landed on any of these ones. Which I think is actually mathematically bad. Let's see, what are our odds? Yeah, damn, it's actually so bad. We have a 20% chance of landing on one of the blue spots, and we still have not landed on it once after 10 spins. I guess we should have landed on it twice already. So I guess it could be worse, but Choa Choa gets 25 points in swim. Not really the greatest stat to get increased for this challenge, but it is something. Our swim is pretty high now. 2850, we'll get it up to 2875. And then I gotta change the stats for Mad Maxi. The Chao that beats Choa Choa then gets the stats that Choa Choa has so that they have a fair chance against the Member Chao. Because all of the Member Chao are actually weaker than Choa Choa. It's just Choa Choa, I don't know. Choa Choa just finds a way to lose these races every single time somehow. But Mad Maxi, we'll see if you have a little bit better luck. And we'll see if MM can actually get some wins here, get some W's. But, all right, I've got the stats updated for Mad Maxi. Now nice and very strong. And let's go load up some races here. Also, hey Lim, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. I'll have to get Nana on one of these next races. All right. So here, let me open up Nightbot. Start a giveaway. We'll say MM is the word. So channel members, type MM, just 2 M's, like literally just the letter M, just MM in chat. Yeah, just like that, just like how they're doing it. If you type that in, you'll get entered to take on Mad Maxi. Yeah, Majora's Mask. Yeah, that's definitely what the letters are referencing there. All right, let's start picking some Chao to take on Mad Maxi. First up, we have got Feather. Let's last time we put in Flow. Let's put in Bramble. I don't think we see a whole lot of Bramble. Let's get some more Bramble. Although if you do want a different Chao, just let me know, Feather. Next, we've got Brooke. Let's get Perona in here. There we go. One of the previous winners. We got Becca now. There we go. We got Neona. Next up, we've got Vega. Last time Vega did go with Echo. So this time I'll put in maybe Lolo. But let me know, Vega, if you want to go with Yaya. Next, we've got Crook Gerard getting in. We still got to play some Deep Rock soon, Crook. I still need your help to 100% that game. I'm struggling. Well, actually, I haven't played it in kind of a hot minute, but when I was playing it, I was struggling. Let's see. For Mel, let's get in time. And last but not least, we've got LC. I got no idea what Chao to put for LC. We already did Royale. Maybe Spyro? I feel like we haven't seen Spyro in a little bit, but let me know, LC. Spyro does have improper stats, so I do have to fix them up. Oh, Hera again? Okay, we can get in Hera. Does anyone else have any Chao swaps they want to do? Or is everyone happy with the selection there? Cobra Cat. All right, can do that. There we go. Their stats already bounced. That kind of saves me some time. Vega is requesting Cap. Let's see. Capriccio. Capriccio. I feel like I'm probably still saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Maybe they're just Cap from now on. All right. So I think that's all good now. And let's see how Mad Maxi does in the race here. Can they get to 10 wins in a row? Who knows? And actually, something with this challenge too, I think it's in the description, but the Member Chao who gets the most wins at the end of the challenge or gets to 10 wins gets a special, like, proper prize. Either some stickers or like a Chao plushie or like something nice. They get a big prize. It'll be kind of up to them, but definitely a pretty good accomplishment to be the top Member Chao here in this challenge. So that's why it's a bigger deal to try and beat Choa Choa, because then you get to compete in this challenge. All right, it looked like that was Garnet, I think, for our track. So we'll see if Mad Maxi can get a win again on Garnet. Very solid track for them, I guess. I'm guessing Mad Maxi has a pretty high power stat. That's probably why they were able to beat Choa Choa. On top of like the explosions, obviously, Choa Choa definitely was not really helped by them too much, except for Bobo's. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Mad Maxi though, off to a solid start. Oh, and the game crashed. I think actually it looked like MM was about to trip. I might be wrong. Maybe someone has to clip that and we can review the VOD. But I actually think MM was about to trip, and it was MM who in fact crashed the game. I could be wrong. I could be just falsely accusing MM here, but that looked like a trip. I thought MM was tripping. But here, let's restart the game. And fortunately, I did not save the game, I don't think, before doing that. But that's okay. We'll just quickly import the Chao. It'll only take a moment. The game just does not want me to stream today, I guess. It's just causing me to crash here. MM did almost trip. It looks like it, I think. MM might have gotten saved by the crash, honestly. Because MM probably loses that, I think, if they trip there. Because that's like right off the start of the race, and they would have blasted like all of the other Chows. So I think that definitely would have been a loss for MM. So it definitely works out for them that they crashed the game. MM's just that strong. They trip, and they not only do they giggle bomb, but the game explodes. The game also crashes. So good job MM for doing that. That is just something special. Here, let me get all the Chao in again. We'll just take a moment, and this time I'll actually make sure to save before we go into the race, so that even if it does crash, we don't have to spend all this time doing this. And I'll try and start remembering to do that like every single race, just in case there is a crash. Although today it's definitely crashing more than normal, so I don't know. I might have to look into my my mods again and try and figure something out. Maybe it's because I don't have the render fix mod on again. Like I used to have it on like pretty regularly while doing these, and I didn't have too many issues. So I don't know. Maybe it's worth bringing that one back. I got no idea. We'll see. All right, got all the Chao imported again. We're gonna save. Here we go. Maybe it's her eyes. Even though the eyes aren't like what you want them to be, part of me thinks that maybe they do fit the lore of like Mad Maxi a little bit, because we both know that Elsie is a robot and like really likes robots, so maybe it's a little bit fitting that Royale's partner in the game is a robot with robot eyes. I don't know. It's something to consider. Maybe it's not the most completely unrealistic thing for her to have robot eyes. Although I know they're not intentional. They are supposed to be snake eyes. I'm just trying to make something positive here, I guess. Yeah, MM's a clanker officially. But let's see. Oh, we got Garnet again. Garnet 3 times in a row. What the hell? All right, let's go. Actually, is that 4 times in a row too, I think, actually? That's a lot of Garnet. That's crazy. But all right, here, let's see. MM sleeping at the start of this race. Getting ready to explode and crash the game again, probably. But let's see how they do. They got a bunch of strong competitors here. Best of luck to everyone. Let's see if Mad Maxi can beat the Member Chao PB and get 4 wins in a row. But we gotta get one first. We gotta get through our race without the game crashing. We'll see. So far, where's MM? It looks like they're in third. Looks like they're quickly gaining some space on the other Chao with the hill there. Very strong power Chao. Not that MM is a power Chao, but they're just very strong anyways. Also, thank you to everyone who's liked the stream. Really appreciate it. Helps out the channel a lot. And let's see. MM in the lead after the eating section. Very fast eater. And we'll see it. They actually have a pretty solid lead here. It's going to take a pretty big miracle with the Giggle Bombs, I think, for anyone to pass MM at this point. Choa Choa was a little bit closer than the other Chao are, and Choa Choa wasn't able to make the comeback before, so... We'll see. Bramble, though, is not too far behind. Same with one of the snakes. I'm not actually too sure which one, but one of the snakes is not far behind either. And MM takes the corners super wide. Not very good, but ultimately it doesn't matter. And MM still ends up winning their first race, even though they probably should have lost it with the game crashed in the last one. But good job, MM manages to kind of cheat their way into a first race. And actually, I didn't even think about this. MM also cheated in the last race too. MM was the one that like somehow like floated up the hill. So MM's just full on cheating here today, but either way, still that's a solid win. That is an earned win. So good job MM on getting the W. All right, let's get on to race number 2 now. Let's see. So again, type the words, or just the letters, I guess, MM in chat if you haven't already, and you'll get entered into our nightbot giveaway here. First up, we've got picked is Adachi, and Void Zero is exploding, so that's a little scary. Well, I'll have to hope the game doesn't crash here. We got Mokiniki next. We'll get in the current record holder. We got Kiki joining the race. The Chao to really be scared of. Let's see, Momotama next. We'll get Lucian back in. Next up, we've got Soul Duraku. Let's get in for Soul. Maybe let's do... let's do Sapphire. There we go. Next, we've got Tail Soccer. There we go. Got Lemon in, rocking the guns still. Got Wallheart getting in with Soup Broth. And last but definitely not least, we've got Princess Rosalind finally getting in. Same with Kiki too. They're the only people that weren't picked in the original, very first one we did before we reset it. So I'm glad that both were able to get in this race. And there's Cloudy on the end. All right, one sec. We're just gonna quickly load back into the garden so we can stop the Giggle Bombs. Here we go. Oh, you wanna get Vesu in? I was originally gonna put in Vesu, but then for some reason I couldn't find their file. That's why I was just defaulted to Sapphire. Why can't I find Vesu? Am I just bad at reading? Or maybe I forgot to save Vesu before. Let me try searching for them here. No, I do have Vesu here. What? Why was I not able to find their name? Wait, what? Oh, I see. I see why I couldn't find Vesu. Normally in my filing system here for my .chow files, I have like the member's name and then their Chao in brackets afterwards. For Vesu, I put Soul Duraku's name as Sapphire on accident. So that's why I wasn't able to find Vesu right away. Whoops. I was looking under Soul Duraku, not Sapphire. I'll fix that. You're officially Sapphire now, though, Soul Duraku. That's your new name. All right, here we go. Race number 2 for Mad Maxi. Let's see how they do. And also, I think we have maybe some incorrect accessories. I don't think Vesu was wearing that hat before. We have had a slight change of mods the last little while. Trying to remember what they had on before. I think they had him on a mask. Was it the red mask? Let's see. How's it look for Vesu Soul? Trying to remember exactly what they looked like before. Maybe they already were looking fine and I just messed them up, but I'm pretty sure. I think they had the mask on. Soul Fire. But I don't know. Hopefully Vesu's looking the mask and the pyro helmet. Okay, I did have the pyro helmet, but it didn't. For some reason, it didn't show up. Let's see. Is that how it's supposed to look? That's with pyro helmet and the red dragon mask. Is that what they had? Yeah, right now it says pyro helmet in slot 1, and then the mask in slot 2, and then the armor slot 3. I don't remember them looking like this before, but maybe this is what they look like and I'm just forgetting. That's what it's supposed to. Okay, My bad. I thought they had just like glitched or something. My bad. You can tell I've been haven't like streamed as much Chao the last little bit. I'm forgetting what like some of the Chao look like. All right, and I updated the .chao file for Vessi. Now they're under Solderaku, not Sapphire. Also, I just kind of accidentally helped Mad Max there. I refreshed the timer there right at the end of the timer on accident, and it looked like it had picked Onyx. So, Mad Max, you're getting kind of a help here on accident. I didn't mean to refresh, but Onyx is a pretty bad track for the solo Chao that's competing. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll get Onyx again. We got Garnet 4 times in a row, so see. Maybe Onyx will show up a second time. No, we got Garnet again. Today's just been a Garnet kind of day, which has actually been crazy good for Mad Maxi, because Mad Maxi's now won 2 races in a row on Garnet, and possibly a third here. But we'll see. Crook Duraku, throwback to when Chao always got us backwards. I think it's been a little while since that's happened, but yeah, that definitely was a thing that I was doing for a while. And, oh, a trip right off the bat. Whoa, what happened to that explosion? Lucian with a whole new kind of giggle bomb. And let's see, where is Mad Maxi? Mad Maxi's in 6th, so not the greatest start. They didn't get the biggest blast from the explosion compared to some of the other Chao. And Vesu's so far taking advantage of it. Although Vesu, I'm looking at the stats here, Vesu's actually really bad in powers, so we'll see. It might be hard for them to hold on to the lead. And there was something else, it looked like one of the Chao exploded on the hill. What was that? Did anyone see that? It looked like Lucian exploded. I don't even know, but some Chao got sent really far backwards. There's another one too. Was that Cloudy? It didn't even look like Cloudy tripped. They just like looked like they just exploded spontaneously. But let's see, Mad Maxi though in the lead still. Off to a very solid start here, and probably gonna win this unless Kiki's in second. We'll see if Kiki can do anything about it. Kiki actually taking the corner very well. But it looks like, yeah, Mad Maxi gets to 2 wins in a row. All right, halfway to the current record of 4 wins from Kiki. Good job to Mad Maxi. Let's see, yeah, some of the Chao got really hurt by the explosions there. Or not like they actually physically got hurt. Well, also like all the Chao are gone. What? Someone exploded at the finish line and blasted all the Chao away. That was a crazy race. What? Oh my god. That was... Mad Maxi won 2. You're up to 2 wins now, Mad Maxi, but that was a pretty crazy race. There was a lot of explosions in it. At the end of the race, someone blasted away all the Chao had finished. That was a pretty exciting race. I like that one. All right, but MM though up to 2 wins now. Let's see, how many more people do we have in the Nightbot giveaway that haven't been picked yet? Looks like only 4 people. So here, I'll pick the 4 that haven't been picked, and then we'll refresh the giveaway here again. So let's see. Actually, wait, I guess while we do this, what we can do is maybe I'll just like chill here with MM. Maybe this will prevent the game from crashing. All right, so here, I'm gonna start importing Chao. So up first from last time, from the people that didn't get picked by Nightbot, up first we have got Cosmo. That's Much Chao getting picked. Right is Ray. We'll get Ray in here. We got Lim hasn't been picked yet, so we'll get Nana. And who else? Let's see, what other member hasn't been picked yet? It looks like it's Juiced. So we'll also get Bobo in here. But then I'll start another giveaway for the other last few slots there. All right, so here, let's save. Actually, wait, I probably should refresh the garden real quick. And nice, none of them exploded. That is awesome. All right. But here, let's start picking people. We'll change up the word just so there's not any like glitches with Nightbot. Let's do the word this time to enter is, we'll just do Choa, I guess, just because that's what everyone kind of expects it to be most of the time. If you type Choa in chat, you'll get entered into the Nightbot giveaway here. So again, it's just for channel members. They're the ones with the Member Chao, but type in Choa, and there's a chance your Chao will be in the next race. I'm just gonna start picking people here right away. First up, we've got Wallheart. We got Soup Broth in again. Oh, the Chao are doing something. Oh, looks like they're playing with the ball, getting ready for the race, doing some warm-up. Next, we have got Juiced, although Juice is already in this race, so we'll pick someone else. Next, we got Tail Soccer. Oh, and if anyone wants to redeem any race or karate requests to get their Chao like, guaranteed in the next race, definitely let me know. It applies more for racing Choa Choa since there's a little bit more on the line for the competitors in that one. But you're still welcome to do it here too if you want. Let's see, we got Neona, and I think we have one more slot if I'm counting right. Or no, that's already 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that is 8. Okay. For 1 sec. I'm just gonna quickly refresh the garden and then we'll get into the race. And yeah, they're just going crazy over this ball. Unlike Boo though, Boo is just snoozing. Boo doesn't care at all. Alright. Let's get into the race. Best of luck to Mad Maxi here and all of the competitors. Can MM make it to 3 wins in a row? Let's see what happens. And will we get Garnet again? I think that's one of the biggest questions here. Are we going to get Garnet for like a 5th time in a row? Probably not, but you never know. We'll see. Anything can happen. Alright, Bobo getting ready, doing a nice little victory dance. Got Souproth also doing a victory dance. Lemon just punching, very fierce. And on the end, Neona, also pretty fierce, doing a little karate pose. Let's see, what track do we get? Garnet again? It hit, what? How are we getting Garnet so much today? What is going on? That's like 6 like times in a row. What? I think it might be because we keep like refreshing out of the races maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll maybe have to adjust the shuffle timer next time, make it a little bit longer or something. But this is pretty crazy. We'll see if Mad Maxi can keep it going. They can get 3 wins in a row on Garnet. But who knows? We'll see what happens to MM. If a Member Chao wins, what happens to the challenge overall? If a Member Chao gets to 10 wins in a row, Choa Choa will still keep going, even though Choa Choa kind of will have like lost the challenge, I think. I think Choa Choa will lose if that happens. I really hope that doesn't happen. But we'll count it as a loss, but I think we'll still continue on with the goal for Choa Choa. We'll see what happens. Now let's see, is MM in the lead still? It looks like they're in the lead here off the start. They're always like a little bit behind until they get to the food part, and then as soon as they go through the food area, MM pulls ahead. No explosions here at this straight running section. So far this whole race has actually been very calm compared to some of the other ones. And it looks like Mad Max is going to get up to 3 wins, getting number 2 so far of the Member Chao that have competed. Unless they completely blow it at the last second, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's 3 wins already for Mad Max. See that? They've already tied Choa Choa's PB. Choa Choa's only gotten 3 wins and has not been able to get more than that. Mad Maxi in a single attempt already has 3 wins, so good job, Mad Maxi. Choa's really not that good at racing, I guess. Oh my. But here, we'll get into our next race right away, though. I kind of want to try and see if I can make it work without refreshing the menu here. Because if I can do that, then we can hopefully maybe not get Garnet again. Although, I don't know. We'll see. The timer's just going crazy, though. Or not the timer, the shuffle thing. It's crazy. But here we got Soul getting picks. I think we did Vesu last time. Now we'll do Sapphire. Next, we got Mokaniki. We got the champ in here again. Now the champ's really defending their title. Mokaniki like really needs to win here. Because if Mad Maxi wins, then they tie Mokaniki. Although if there is a tie for first among the Member Chao, I'd probably still give them both the prize, honestly. I don't think I would like somehow make one of them lose even though they tied, but we'll see. It definitely is a bigger prize if you're like the number 1 though, rather than it being a tie. LC gets picked again. I don't think we've done Mike yet from LC. I don't know what else he wants. I'll just put Mike for now. Next up, we've got Vega getting picked. I don't think we've had Yaya yet, so I'll go Yaya this time. Next, we got Crick Gerard getting in. Got Farfugel. Next, we got Mutt getting picked. Got Cosmo in again. And last but not least, we've got Princess Roslyn. And it doesn't look like any of the Chao are exploding, so we might actually be okay to not like reset the game this time. Or not reset the game, but like reset the whole like race menu. We'll see. Maybe I'll be regretting that when the game crashes in a minute, but we'll see what happens. I am curious though for science if the game will crash here or not, or like what will happen. All right, there we go. I got the wizard in. Let's see how the wizard does. But It looks like all these Chao are balanced. Just double checking. I think pretty much all these Chao have already raced today, so they should be all still good. All right, let's see. Do we get Garnets again for what, the 5th time in a row, I think, today? Maybe even 6th, actually, I think. Because we had the one game crash where it was Garnet earlier also. I don't even know. Let's see. It is Garnet again. Okay, so maybe I have to somehow fix the timer. Although we did see, it did land on Onyx once. And we also did get Aquamarine with Choa Choa. So I don't know why it just keeps going Garnet now. It's very weird. Maybe Mad Maxi is actually just really hitting those odds somehow. I don't know. The shuffle thing is still working, I'm pretty sure. So we already have seen it this stream get different options. But anyways, let's see if Mad Maxi can get to 4 wins in a row on Garnet. And so far, not off to the greatest start. It looks like Cosmo's in the lead at the moment. Same with Wizard. Mad Maxi actually falling a little bit behind. Although again, it's like always though. It's once they get to the food section, they pull ahead. Mad Maxi about to get 10 on day 10. I hope not. I hope none of the Chao get 10 before Choa Choa. That's really embarrassing for Choa Choa. Choa Choa's literally had 10 days of this and still has not gotten more than 3. And Mad Maxi in a single attempt has already tied Choa Choa. Mokaniki straight up beat Choa Choa. And we got a trip there from Farfugel. And it looks like Wizard's slightly in the lead. This is actually a pretty close one. MM's got like three Chao like pretty close by to them. Wizard's still in the lead at the moment. They're kind of blocking Mad Maxi ever so slightly, but not nearly enough. This one's gonna be down to the wire. Is it gonna be Kiki defending the title? No, Kiki takes a turn so bad. It looked like Kiki was gonna take like the perfect turn and defend their title and get first, but Kiki just decided to like just curve way out there for some reason. That was so weird, but we now have a tie for the Member Chao lead. Both Kiki and MM are up to 4 wins. It's a good job to both of them. We'll see if Mad Maxi can take the lead though. We'll see what happens. And here, let me clear out these Chao here, make room for some new ones. Let's see, how many people have not been picked by Nightbot yet in this next round? That looks like not enough to fill a full race. So here, I'm gonna grab these people. We got Brooke has not been picked. So we'll get in Perona. We got Adachi was not picked this last round. We'll get in Leon. Mel was not picked. Let's put in Hera. Got, let's see, Momotama and Feather. Yeah, I might reset the game, I think, just to see if that like maybe gets the timer or like the shuffle thing to go on a different stage. It's worth a try. We already literally did reset our game like once or twice because of the crashes, and we still keep getting Garnet anyways. So I don't know. It's really strange. I honestly I don't know what's going on. Oh, the game crashed. Okay, so we have to reset the game anyways. My game literally crashed there. But I'm gonna try turning off the Chao race enhancements and see if that maybe helps with the crashing a little bit. I think that might be part of the reason we're seeing that so much. And then the shuffle timer for the custom race, I'm gonna change it from 6 seconds to 7 seconds. So we'll see if that makes any difference, who knows. But here, let me load back into the game. I think the race enhancements mod might be why the game's been crashing so much. So I don't think it's been working like totally properly. It's supposed to like shuffle the race textures every single race, but it just has not been doing it every single race. It was working the last couple of races though. I noticed we were on like the moon track. So that's something. So let's see here. Sorry, while we're here with Tails, I'm gonna quickly get the Chao ready to go so that we can minimize the chance of a game crash. So let's see. Import the same Chao I had before. So we had Perona. Got Dashi. Mel. Momotama and Feather. There we go. Also, thank you everyone for hanging out. Hopefully everyone's enjoying day 10 of the stream. Hopefully everyone's having a good Monday. My day's been solid so far for the most part. It's been a little bit of stressful stuff with family going on, but it's been like a solid day otherwise though. I hope everyone else is having a good day too. Might get some ice cream shortly after the stream, I think. My sister's had a particularly bad day, so I'm gonna try and surprise her. I don't think she's watching right now, so it'll be a surprise. But I'm gonna get her some ice cream, I think, and some McDonald's. We'll see. That'll be the plan after the stream. All right, let's see. How many Chao are we actually at? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so we only got room for one more. Here, let's go back in. Oh, I guess I gotta refresh anyways. We have to get one more Chao. Let's see. Let's actually wait. Elizabeth is here, right? Let's put in Leia, because Elizabeth, even though Elizabeth isn't a member, Elizabeth does have a custom Chao through the prizes. So here, we'll get Leia in here, because Leia hasn't had a chance to race yet. There we go. All right, let me just double check that we're good to go, and we will get into race number 5 for MM. Already have beaten Choa Choa's PB. Can they beat the Member Chao PB held by Kiki? Let's see. And if they do, we'll get Nightbot reset here. And we'll get into the next race afterwards. We'll keep it going. But good luck to all these Chao here, and good luck to MM trying to get the record. Let's see if they can do it. Hope everything's okay. Yeah, my sister... everything's... No one's hurt. But my sister got in a car accident, like, literally a couple hours ago. That's actually why the stream, like, suddenly changed times, because I have to go pick her up a little bit later, so... I scheduled the stream earlier so that hopefully by the time the stream's done, she's ready to be picked up. But yeah, she had a car accident. I'm pretty sure her car's totaled, but she's fine. Everyone's fine. No one's injured or anything. But yeah, I have to go pick her up, I think, from the tow truck place or from my parents or something fairly soon. So that's why it's not going to be the longest stream in the world today. But after this, I'll be going and getting some ice cream and probably some chicken nuggets. She likes chicken nuggets. So I'm thinking that's the play. Some chicken nuggets and ice cream. Also, Wallheart, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Can I get a wheel spin and super rots? Also, we got Garnet freaking again, even after resetting the game and changing the timer. We got Garnet again? Mad Maxi, possibly getting 5 wins in a row here, all on the same track. What the hell is going on? But thank you, Wallheart. Yes, I can definitely send you the .chow file for sure. And we'll get to the wheel spin too very soon. Thank you so much, Wallheart. But yeah, Mad Maxi, the queen of Garnet track, somehow shaping the game to make it so Garnet is the only track. I've never seen this before. I think we've seen it, maybe the same track gets picked like 2 or 3 times in a row. But this is nuts. And Biscuit explodes there, but it doesn't change much. And Mad Max has got a solid lead here. I don't think they're falling behind in this one. This is not as close as the last race was. Mad Maxi might be getting up to 5 wins, which is a new record for the Member Chao. Overthrowing Kiki, and Kiki's not around. Well, yeah, Kiki's not around to try and beat them this time. There was a blast at the end, not nearly enough. And Mad Maxi gets the W. This is insane. Mad Maxi up to 5 wins. All on Garnet. I can't believe it. This is crazy. Oh my. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with the rainbow explosions either. The explosions are just like really glitched today. I don't know. But they are working. The Chao are getting launched. Like in terms of race purposes, they're all fine. But something about the rainbow part is not working. It's such a weird stream. Yeah, today things are a little bit funky, but for the most part things are working though, which is good. Okay, let's spin the wheel for Wallheart. Thank you so much, Wallheart, for supporting the channel. And I can definitely send you that .chow file. Actually, maybe I'll even do it right now real quick before I forget. Let's see, Wallheart. Oh, I don't have you as a friend on Discord. I thought I did. Let's see. But Wallheart getting the Chao mission prize on the wheel. Thank you so much, Wallheart, for supporting the channel. Here we go. I just sent you a friend request, and I will send you a .chow. Oh yeah, we've DM'd before. That's why I was like, thought we were probably friends already. And there's the .chow file for you. But thank you so much, Wallheart. Hope you enjoy the Chao mission. I'm very excited to see what stage you end up requesting. And also, wow, this sucks. We keep getting Onyx in the races that don't count. This is like not a real race because I haven't had time to import all the Chao. But we now get Onyx when it's not even a real race? What? It's not broke. That literally proves it that it's not just giving us Garnet every time, but functionally Mad Maxi keeps getting lucky though. Every time it's not Garnet, we have to like re-roll it. Anyways. MM's just getting crazy lucky with that. Alright, but anyways, I'm gonna open up a new Nightbot giveaway here. And if anyone wants to use a Chao request to get their Chao just immediately in the race, you really want to take on Mad Maxi, just let me know. You can use a race or karate request or a mission request, and you can get your Chao in like right away, regardless of Nightbot. And actually, if you do get picked by Nightbot 2, you can actually get 2 Chao in the race, so you can kind of have a better chance of beating Mad Maxi. Just Gambling Queen. It should be Garnet Queen, the Power Queen. Yeah, if you type MM in chat, you'll get entered into the Nightbot giveaway. I see we don't have a ton of people entered in this one, so pretty much everyone that's entered is going to get into the race. At least at the current time. Now I see more MMs are coming in. So let's see. We got Momotama. We got Lucian taking them on. We got Crook Gerard next. This is kind of scaring me. I really hope MM does not get to 10 wins. Nothing against Mad Maxi, but it just looks so bad for Choa Choa if Choa Choa can't even get 4 wins and Mad Maxi somehow gets 10. With literally the same stats that Choa Choa has, by the way. It's not like Choa Choa is stronger than Mad Maxi or Mad Maxi stronger than Choa Choa. They're literally the exact same stats. And Choa Choa still is somehow just consistently doing worse than these Member Chao. Oh, I don't even get it. I don't get what Choa Choa is doing. What's going on? Maybe Choa Choa needs to lay off the cosmic brownies. Too many brownies. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not really reading off the Nightbot giveaways. I'm assuming you guys in chat can see it. But we got Soldraku picked, Vega, Wallheart. If you guys all want a different Chao than what I put in, just let me know, and I'll get them imported. Also, whoops, I did not mean to put Chappy. Wrong Chao there. Got Suproth. And last but not least, we've got Adachi. I think we had Leon in the last one, so we'll go Adachi. Also, whoa, look at the giggle bombs. Yeah, they're full on just like broken. Here, let's quickly refresh out of here. Let's save. Quick save. And here, actually, you know what? I'm going to try something. We're going to try something here. Let's quick save. I'm going to quickly reset the game. I'm going to turn off the custom Chao like garden that I have on. We're in Modern Sonic Adventure 2. I'm going to turn that off and see if that helps the explosions at all. Well, let's see. Fenith appearance? Yeah, we can get Fenith in. Definitely. Oh, and also Melody. Thank you so much, Melody, for the tip. I'm sorry. I think I was distracted importing chat. I don't even remember what I was doing there. But thank you, Melody, for supporting the channel. Apologies for reading your message a little bit later here. But Melody says, Tails is losing momentum. Thank you so much, Melody. Let's, and hopefully we can get you in one of the next races too. I think you only just stopped by, so we haven't seen your Chao yet, but we'll get you in one of the next races for sure. And let's see what Melody gets here on the wheel. Oh, and we've got Adachi, or Void Zero exploding there on the end. I'll have to fix that. But it looks like we've got a Chao mission request for Melody. Thank you, Melody, so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Here, quickly, let's hop out here. Oh, you just made food? Nice. Wait, what kind of food you make? Very curious. I'll be making, or I'll probably be going out to get dinner because I have to go help my sister, but I'm very curious what you're having for dinner. I'm looking for ideas for myself. All right. And yeah, the explosions were rainbow. That is true. So maybe the Modern Sonic Adventure 2 mod was causing problems with the explosions. I don't know. Although, were they just messed up again the second time I went back in? Wendy's? You think I should get Wendy's for dinner? Or is that what you're having, Feather? You're having Wendy's? There's an omelet and a muffin that you can bind into a sandwich. Ooh. I'm very confused how you made that into a sandwich. Did you, like, rip the muffin into two? And, like, the muffin's the bread? I'm very confused. But also very interested, too. No, the second one wasn't a rainbow. See, I don't know. Maybe it's not the custom garden. I don't know what it is. I have very few mods on apart from the accessory mods, honestly. So I don't know. Maybe I do have to turn on render fix again. And oh, look at that! Oh my god! We got another track! Mad Maxi now has to see if they can win on a track besides Garnet. We finally get a different one. We got Aquamarine. And we'll see if Mad Maxi can keep it going on a different kind of track. They've kind of shown that they're like the power, like demon, the power queen, the power beast, I don't know. But they win on the power track. Can they win on the swim track? Let's see. So far, they're doing all right. They're in the top of the group, but this track's kind of a scary one for explosions. Yes, you just like that. Looks like Nana was the one to slow down and trip. Ends up blasting some Chao ahead of Mad Maxi, but it doesn't actually matter too much. Mad Maxi catches up fairly quickly. We'll see if they can hold on to that lead, though. This is a real scary section here. This kind of like long running section. A lot of potential for giggle bombs. Oh, and just like that, Momotama. Oh, we got a Void Swimmer. We got Suproth in the Void in second place. Now in third. Where even is Suproth? Oh, you can see them on the map. They're like just kind of barely out of bounds. Mad Maxi, though, it does say Mad Maxi's in first. Where even is Mad Maxi? Oh, they're so far ahead. It doesn't even matter. And Suproth, where is Suproth? Oh, Suproth's in eighth now. They must have Do they fall out in the void? Oh no, they made it back out from the void. Good job, Suproth, escaping the void. That's not an easy thing to do. Not too many Chao have escaped the void once they've entered it, so good job, Suproth. Yeah, Mad Maxi unstoppable. Even on the swimming track, Mad Maxi now up to 6 wins. Can Mad Maxi keep it going? Let's see. We'll see if we get some different tracks too. But all right, let's get going here. Let's see. Let me clear out the Chao, and we'll get into our next round of racing here. But good job to MM. All right, here, we're gonna switch over to the cat cam here for a moment while I start picking some more winners. And again, if you're a channel member and you're here and you've not typed MM in chat yet, please do so. You'll get entered into the Nightbot giveaway to get your Chao in the race. First up here, we've got Becca getting picked. Let's see, let's put in Niona. Next, we've got Lucy. I think Lucy's just stopping by. It's good to see you, Lucy. Put Niv in. There we go. Next, we got Mo Kaniki. The former champion, who's been dethroned, unfortunately. Getting in the race. We got Mel next. Well, thank you, Feather, for the $10 tip. Mel, let me know which Chao you want. I'm guessing maybe you want Hera again. I'll put Hera in for now, but I can switch out for time. Next, we've got Melody. We got Mel and Melody. Let's put Melody the Chao in the race. We're getting some new combatants. Mad Maxi was able to win a lot against like the same kind of group of Chao in the first few races, but there's some other people showing up now. Some new competition. Oh, and it looks like as soon as I imported Flo, the game crashed. No. Why is the game crashing so much? I don't even know. This is so weird. All right, maybe I need to take another break between day 10 and day 11 trying to sort this out. But here, I'm gonna try turning on the render fix mod again. Maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll make things even worse. I don't know. We're gonna experiment a little bit. I think it'll only help because I'm pretty sure I had it on for a while before. But let's turn it on. Let's see. Is something up with the explosion mod? I don't think there's been any updates to it or anything. My mods really haven't changed much since the last stream. Except for, or the last time we did this challenge, except for maybe the render fix mod. I think I turned it off because I was playing with some day and night cycle stuff a little while ago. We'll see, I don't know. I'm hoping this fixes it. If this doesn't fix it, then maybe it is actually Rip Choa game. But I'm hoping this, turning that on will be like a solid fix here. But we'll see, who knows. But here, let me quickly re-import some Chao. It won't take very long here at all. And we'll get on to race... What race? Is this race 7 for Mad Maxi? Oh my god, it is race 7. Mad Maxi's already got 6 wins. Can't even believe it. I don't even know if, like, Mad Maxi, the person's actually still here right now. I think MM the Chao is on their own. I mean, they got the support of the other channel members, I guess. I know there's definitely a lot of people cheering for Mad Maxi right now. But I don't know if the actual person, Mad Maxi's still here. Maybe they're just lurking, but we'll see. We got Niona, Niv, Kiki. And thank you, Melody, for the tip there. I think I owe 2 wheel spins here. Thank you, Feather and Melody. It'll just be one moment. Sorry, I just want to get these Chao imported, and then we'll get to the wheel spins. But thank you so much, both of you, for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Seriously, thank you so much, you guys. It's a huge help. It means a lot to me. Let's see. Sorry. Just looking at the Chao from last time. It was Hera. Got Melody and Flo. Alright, game crashing should be a thing of the past now. And if it's not, I'll be a little bit bummed out, but we'll see. I believe it is. Alright, we got one more slot. The last slot will go to Brooke. Alright, so that's Prona. We definitely have some former winners in this race. And we'll see how they do against Mad Maxi, the #1 winner at this point. Quickly import the Chao onto the same garden. All right, I think we are good to go. I'll get to the wheel spins here right away before we start. All right, and here, so quickly click save. Re-enter real quick just to be safe. Mel wants time and no bandana on time. All right, I can do that. Go. Let's hope that time doesn't start exploding on me now. Okay, they didn't. Nice. And no bandana either. The blue wrench curse strikes again. I was just too busy importing Chao. I'm sorry. I was trying to get all the Chao in from when the game crashed. All right, but here we go. Now I think we're all ready. Oh, wait, no, we're not quite ready. Wait. We got 2 wheel spins. We got Feather and Melody. Feather said, so maybe I got my wires crossed. Choa Choa didn't win. There still might be a winner. Go MM. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we're right about there being a 10 race winner today. But I don't know. I kind of hope you're wrong at this point, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with Mad Maxi. I'll see what happens on the wheel here for Feather. Thank you so much, Feather. And Feather on the wheel gets a Chao mission request. Thank you so much, Feather. And the next spin is for Melody, who copy and pasted the FitnessGram Pacer test in the tip message. Thank you so much, Melody. And that's a race/karate request for you. And thank you both of you for supporting the channel. And I'll see, maybe Choa Choa needs to go do some like beep tests. That's what it's called, right? Beep test? The FitnessGram Pacer test? I remember it being called the beep test when I was in school. But maybe Choa Choa has to do some training to work on their run stat. Because Choa Choa's still not gotten 6 wins. Mad Maxi done so much more here today than Choa Choa has in like a long period of time. Okay, we got Onyx. Oof. Also, wait, look, Maxi's eyes are snake again. Although ironically, we're on Onyx for when Maxi's or MM's eyes are normal. So the render fix, putting it on fixed MM's eyes, but it might actually ruin MM's run because now we are on Onyx. And this is the hardest track to win on. So we'll see. MM can still juice. Also, oh my god. You guys hear that sound? Okay, I'm gonna turn off the music for a second. Is that the cocoon sound? Oh my. It sounds like a cocoon's opening. Like when the little cocoon sound, like right at the very start, it sounds like that sound effect. And then it's just the game going full crazy modes. Here, one sec. I'm just gonna try and mute the game real quick so that we don't have to listen to that. But holy crap, that is a new one. All right, here we go. And right off the bat, we got multiple explosions. And this is why it's so bad for the challenge trying to win the 10 in a row, is that if even one Chao explodes off the start, it could be potentially very bad for them. As you can see now, Melody's in the lead by a solid amount there, getting blasted. So let's see. Also, this stage is kind of scary though, because sometimes you can get blasted and like glitch out and kind of not be able to finish the race. We'll see if that happens here today. I don't know if it will. It looks like Melody's still going to finish the race. And the intelligence section, they should just skip it. I believe I do have it turned off. And there's another trip. There's that. I don't even know who that was, the trick in the back. Time, I think? But oh no, Mad Maxi's in 4th. It might be the end of the run. Onyx is like nearly an immediate run ender. It is so hard to win like multiple races in a row on Onyx with all the explosions. But let's see. MM can still do it. Look at that, an explosion. And it actually hurts MM, I think. Unfortunately, they were not launched forward like some of the other Chao. Got launched a little bit backwards. They were able to pass Niv with that, but they did get launched further back than the other two in 1st and 2nd. We'll see. Let's not count out MM. They are the current leader, and someone definitely got launched out of bounds at the start. It looks like it was Flo. Unfortunately, Flo is no longer in the race. But, oh, we got some Chao falling in the hole. Oh, and MM does fall in the hole as well. It nearly looked like MM could have brought it back if they got really lucky with the holes at the end. Or the pits or whatever, but MM does not get lucky enough. And it looks like Neona is the one to end the streak for MM. Good job to Neona winning this race and keeping the challenge going for the Member Chao. As MM only making it to 6 wins. I say only, but that's literally double of what Choa Choa has done in 10 days. MM was able to do in 1 day. So not looking good for Choa Choa. But MM looking very impressive here today. Although I think MM, oh no, I guess they did get the 1 win on Aquamarine, but 5 of those wins were on Garnet, which is just insane. So good job to MM getting, honestly having a pretty impressive run today. Getting a new record for the Member Chao in the Battle Royale, and kind of destroying Choa Choa, frankly. Getting double the wins that Choa Choa has had. Unfortunately, Flo did get knocked out of bounds, so we won't get a proper podium ceremony at the end. But here, let's go into the garden, and let's go get the Chao some treats here. Particularly MM. MM definitely deserves a good old energy drink after that one, and maybe even like a beer or something or some wine. I think MM would appreciate that. And also Feather, I think it was you earlier who got treat time on the wheel, so if you want to see some specific treats for the Chao, definitely let me know, and we'll get that set up for you. But here, real quick though, definitely an energy drink and some kind of other beverage for Mad Maxi, the winner. Let's see, I'm actually getting them imported into our garden first. There we go. And it seems like the game crashes did stop after we put on render fix. Again, I think render fix was only on for like the last race, so maybe it's not that conclusive of a test, but it seems like render fix definitely helps our situation. So that's good to see at least. Here, we'll get one Choa liquor for MM. And let's do one energy drink for MM as well. And then we'll also get, it looks like, some burgers and ice cream. Good choice. Yeah, we'll get those after. First, let's get the victory prizes, and then we'll get the good stuff. There we go, energy drink. And let's see, where are the other ones? So what was it again? It was burgers and ice cream. You think she'd appreciate drugs? Yeah, after MM gets sick from the liquor and the energy drink, we'll take them to the doctor for what you're mentioning, Lucy. We'll get that aspect of it too, don't worry. Thank you for the reminder though, I forgot about that. You're definitely right about that. Alright, let's get some berry ice cream. We'll mix it up here. And then burgers. We'll go with, I think my mod has a pretty big cheeseburger in it, if I'm remembering right. It's been kind of a while since I looked into the code or did any real modding with my mod. So I don't actually 100% remember every single item in it. But I'm fairly certain, yeah, we got big cheeseburger. Here we go. Nice. And normally for these Battle Royale streams, I would now continue streaming for probably a decent amount of time and would likely be playing a different game. I think that's kind of my plan with the Battle Royale, is that once the challenge itself is done, I'll switch over to another game. I won't be able to do that, unfortunately, today. I can't stream for super long. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, my sister is in a car accident, so I have to go help her out pretty much right as soon as I end stream here. But before we do that, we'll definitely give the winner their prize. Our Maxi did get the wheel spin earlier, which was their normal prize. And if Mad Maxi is still in the lead at the end of the challenge, then the real person, Mad Maxi, will also get a plush or some stickers or some kind of cool prize. But shout out to MM. Here's the prize for them. Oh yeah, everyone's okay in my sister's car accident. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her car is totaled, but from what I've heard, everyone's fine, no injuries or anything, so everything's all good, thankfully. But she does need a ride, so I have to go pick her up pretty soon. So yeah, not the longest stream in the world today, but next Battle Royale stream there'll be something afterwards. I don't know what yet, but we'll do some kind of extra game. I do want to play some more Star Garden on stream at some point, so hopefully some of you are still playing that a little bit. It'll be fun to play that with some of you guys. And let's see, I realized I don't think I actually got Flo any food. I guess we got Bramble here. We'll give Bramble a burger and some ice cream. But yeah, so yeah, my sister's all good though. But yeah, right away here, I think I'm gonna go get her some ice cream and probably some chicken nuggets too. I saw all these Chao exploding from the from all the food here since we have the explosion mod on now. So we're gonna see probably some interesting stuff here happening in the next little while. But there won't be any eggs though, because the garden's full. Yeah, I agree, Furbisms. It'd be nice to get some more games in with some of the viewers. Yeah, I'll definitely be ending the stream here right away though. Sorry everyone, I would like to stream a little bit longer today. I feel really bad about having to cancel the stream over the weekend. I originally was planning to stream on Sunday too, but again, stuff just keeps coming up. I've had like 2 like kind of family emergencies basically back to back with what happened on Friday, and now my sister getting into a car accident. Although this one's, I guess, not nearly, maybe family emergency is a bit dramatic because no one's actually injured, but my sister definitely needs some help though, so I'll go help her out. But yeah, I think that's about it though. We'll end the stream here. Good job to MM on getting 6 wins in a row, destroying the previous record from Choa Choa and the record from Kiki. Although Kiki's record wasn't totally destroyed, but it was still beaten pretty bad. So good job, MM. And we'll be back probably sometime in the next couple days for sure with another stream. I want to try and do like another Battle Royale right away, along with some other content as well. Again, Star Garden I was just talking about, maybe some more Balatro. Maybe some games with the channel members too. I don't know, we'll kind of see what happens. But thank you so much everyone for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Oh, and also thank you to all the members who renewed today or had the membership milestones or tipped or super chatted. Thank you so much, all of you. It's because of your support I'm able to continue streaming and create content regularly, so just thank you so much. For the tip specifically, it was Melody, Feather, Wallheart, and I think that was all of them, right? Feather, Melody, and Wallheart. Thank you so much for supporting the channel with the tips today. Really appreciate it. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone.